We like this shit. Our audience love this shit.
I know girls can relate because I don't have the password to his phone. So when I tell you something felt funny in my stomach, I was
girl
just
say
studying
that
shit.
bullshit,
Like every time
man.
he put it in, I was
So
studying
bullshit.
it.
That intuition bullshit.
And
Manifested it.
by the way, you don't just immediately like I had to like plan it out, like when am I going to get in and stuff like that. And honestly, God's timing, because I just woke up one day, I remembered the code, he was sleeping, the phone was next to me, and I was just like, I'm gonna go in the phone. So I got in the phone, bitch, don't do it, don't go in the phone. I just saw a bunch of shit that is just like so inappropriate when you're in a relationship, like heart-eyeing story posts, like like a girl posted a picture and he just heart eyes it to her story. It's like, you're in a whole relationship, why are you responding back to, like, you know what I mean? Like, would you like me to do the same? I don't know, but
Don't move it.
the way I found out was just him talking about it in the DMs with some girl. He was like, it was a mistake, some random ass girl. He didn't even know her. He hit up her friend and he was like, I accidentally did this. Like, is she clean? Like, he was just being too much, saying too much information, like too much, like traumatized, like, and and so yeah.
So what's considered being too friendly in a relationship then? And I want everyone to spit on that because everyone got a different opinion on that.
Right.
Oh, okay.
What's considered being too friendly in a relationship?
This is a hard one because my personality, I already come off very friendly, and people take that very much for granted. But I don't think there's really such thing as like being too friendly. Now there's having no boundaries, you know, or like not just like having
So give me some examples then. So like you're saying there's no such thing as being too friendly, so he could pretty much just
okay,
free game?
wait.
Like,
No.
Like
Okay,
we need to elaborate on that a little bit. I'm a little confused. Don't say that to your. I hope your boyfriend ain't
Okay, this is
listening.
what's
on the
too funny.
cheek
I'm gonna give you
or-
all the perfect example.
Okay.
I'm out at the because like this is an example of what happened to me in real life. Girls that come out every weekend, they know who I am. Obviously, like they know I'm his girlfriend, but they don't talk to me. They don't do it because they just want to talk to him. It's cool, whatever. We don't have to be friends. But girls that purposely, and then him too. Like these are both sides. I'm right here, right, and like we're standing up. We're at a concert, Fushai concert. We're all on stage waiting for him to come on, and like these group of girls like get on stage and they see him. They're like, "Oh my God, hi!" Like they go like hug him and stuff. But most girls, they acknowledge me and they say hi to me too. But like the girls that like purposely ignore me and go straight to him, and then it's like the two hands over the neck.
What?
Like,
Are you
you
serious?
can get a side hug. You can get like a
Oh,
pat on
she
the head or
crazy.
something. Like,
You
said,
tripping
"That's a
over the
goof."
2-hand hug?
that she did the 2-hand hug and ignored me, and I was pissed, bro. I was so pissed.
Okay, but for him, like it's too
I know, he
friendly
was
in a
just-
relationship. Like, what's too friendly? Like, him giving the 2-hand hug back is too much.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, are you tripping on that?
Okay, look. What I would want, which I know it's not gonna happen, is when bitches like try to do the 2-hand thing, like.
Oh yeah,
like,
you want some weak
on the
ass.
forehead
nigga.
type shit. But obviously that's not realistic. So like, just like make them
you
feel
want a little
dumb.
boy.
Make them feel dumb a little bit. Like, girl, you know my girl's right here. Like, give me a side hug.
I think. Don't you think that comes from you just feeling secure? Like you know you the shit. Like fuck it if you hug some.
Well, now
some
back
7.
then I didn't. Back then I was still questioning my whole self worth. Like I'm on a journey. Right
So now you're not tripping. That's what I'm saying. Now you're not tripping.
Y'all got all these questions. What's too friendly for you guys?
I know.
Me?
Right?
Yeah.
I put a lot of restrictions on my shit. I be that type of person. I don't like the whole, like I said, bottles. Like your career has to align with something more like presentable than like some shit where you're just like being, maybe not being a hoe, but appearing as. I don't want to use the word hoe. I don't want to use the word. That's strong. That's strong. No, that's strong. No. Let me. We gonna cut that. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just saying. Like, I just like why. Like, you have all these occupations in the world, and you choose to show your ass and walk around and. You know what I'm saying? And dance on a pole or something. Like, I get it. There's money to be made there. But, like, shit.
I won't
Like, you
lie,
can make money somewhere else.
I do agree with that, you know, in an extent. So, like, for me, I was like, okay, like, the club industry is kind of fun, you know, but, like, I could never morally and character-wise, like, I couldn't be a bottle girl. But I have friends who are, you know, I support them. But, like, it's just more of a thing of, like, okay, like, I was raised in, like, a Christian home. I mean, I'm nothing close to it no more. But...
What does that mean?
Like, not like...
I'm just
right. I'm nothing close to it like that much more, but I do hold a lot of like, you know, what I learned from it. And like one thing that I will say is like when it comes to the bottle girl service, like my body's a temple, and I wouldn't feel comfortable having the future husband that I have, like his friends being out and seeing everything that I have to offer, and then him getting it like the last opportunity and kind of being like, oh, here's the scraps. Like your friend saw the ass tattoo that I got, the back dimples that I got, the mole on my right butt cheek. Like,
Well, he's not last. I'm not saying he's last because he's the one fucking.
Yeah, but
he's the
like,
one. And
That's what I'm saying.
he's not last.
everything to an extent,
But-
if that makes sense.
But I
Like,
get you, like, yeah, like, but that's what I'm saying. That's kind of like how I view it. Like, yeah, like, what the fuck, you're showing everyone in a sense. But that's not one of
an
my
extent.
priorities. Yeah, exactly, to an extent. But yeah, like the whole like you ain't messaging no other nigga. Like for what? I could do it all. Like if that's why you should be with me if you think I'm. You know what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't even be together if we ain't even on that type of level. So yeah, like there's a lot of shit that I could get into. I think like I don't know, like. Don't even look at him. Why are you looking at him? Why the fuck
Why
you looking
are
at
you
him,
even looking
right?
in that direction?
I was
Like-
I'm cross-eyed.
The fuck
I
I'm
know.
cross-eyed looking ass. All right, but tell me, it is acceptable for your man if a girl's walking by to look at her ass real quick and then
I
hug
be
your
looking
girl.
too. I be like,
Exactly,
damn,
right?
that ass is
Like,
fat
come
as
on,
fuck.
like you can't be that type of girlfriend who
I
like.
think that's
like,
just like a natural instinct
exactly.
to
All right,
do,
cool.
like-
Yeah, bing, ding.
y'all ain't
Yeah, you
tripping
know what I'm
on
saying?
me.
We,
Nah.
yeah.
I think that women are the most beautiful creatures. Like,
Oh yeah,
I'm
and there's all
always-
different types.
I'm
like,
always talking
That
about
nigga's
like my friends think I'm gay because like they like all I do is compliment women. Like we'll go out to a restaurant and I'll be like, oh my god, our waitress is so gorgeous. Like bro, like natural beauty.
Like, you
glammed
fuck that
up,
bitch.
Any type. Like I'm
Sure
just like,
would.
yeah,
especially if
Ryobi.
you're like, especially if your like demeanor and your energy comes off just as pretty as you are. Like
Yeah.
it just like it radiates. Like you're glowing, and it's just like I appreciate girls who are kind to other females. You feel me?
Nah, my bias. I'm like, yep, you fine as fuck.
trying to fuck. Have you heard- What about you, Nas? What's considered too friendly in a relationship?
Yeah.
We ain't skipping over you, boy.
honestly, Probably just messaging. I can't have her messaging everybody back. I feel like that's because then it's like, you feel me? What if I do that? Then it's a problem.
What are you like? What lines are you talking about? Like if it's for her job or just messaging people? In
Nah,
general?
like you feel me? Like generally like messaging people.
That's
you feel me?
weird.
Basi-
Yeah, you shouldn't be in a relationship if you're
Yeah.
just messaging other people.
Even though it's not even like on that type of level. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
not coming off flirty wise, but still.
But you just never know. Like it sets up opportunity. That's
Yeah,
that's why I feel
yeah.
about shit. Like
a lot of
it's-
people don't understand that they leave the door open.
Exactly.
Yes.
I was gonna
Like
say
that's
the
like
door.
Exactly.
literal like
That
you,
is-
you look at someone one way and they're forever gonna remember that. They're like, oh yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then like they're always just gonna follow you, like your pictures and keep up with you. And then when they can see that door is open and they have a
then
chance
it's
to
attack.
you,
Oh, me.
Attack.
then you gotta wait for the perfect time. But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's a fact though. That's real. Nas and I have like kind of opposing viewpoints on like the whole like